Good morning. This is our first lesson for business management together with the partnership with TISOM in Oman. Again, my name is Joel Lara. I am your trainer for business management. Business management definition, everything you need to know. Business management definition is managing the coordination and organization of business activities. This typically includes the production of materials, money, and machines, and involves both innovation and marketing. So, in the business management that we will study, the course that we will provide you will cover this. Our final output, as I've said, from the last meeting that we had is that you will be creating a business plan. So kayo po ay magkakaroon ng business plan as a final project for this course. So as early as now, I want you to think, what is the kind of business that you will put up? Ano yung gagawa niyo ng business plan? Would it be a restaurant? That's the reason why I ask you as well. Would it be a coffee shop? So as early as now, I want you to think of what could be a possible good name for your business. It says there that typically the production of materials, if you are putting up a business, that means that you need to know where are your logistics and supply chain will be coming from. Ibig sabihin, kung ikaw ay magpuput up ng coffee shop, sino yung magko-coffee shop ulit? Si Michelle. Kung si Michelle ang magko-coffee shop, how is her coffee shop be different from the other coffee shops that are already existing? Yung coffee shop ba ni Michelle ay um, probably organic? Yung coffee shop ni Michelle ay galing sa pupo ng musang. Alam niyo ba yung klaseng coffee na yon? So you have to be innovative. You have to not just another coffee shop. You have to stand out in the business and think, how would you have a paying customers? Remember this, everyone. You don't have a working business unless you have a paying customer. Yung mga nagbabayad na customer. You could have a customer, baka maya, palista muna. Maya, palista muna yung mga customer ninyo sa hindi mabubuhay ang business kasi wala kayong paying customer. Management is in charge of planning, business, planning, organizing, directing, and controlling the business resources so they can meet the objectives of the policy. That's true. So I want you to have a mindset na hindi na kayo empleyado. Your mindset should be as a manager because you will be in charge of planning. What do you plan exactly as a business manager, no, or a business owner? What do you organize? What you direct? And what do you control in the business? When you are planning the business development, the manpower. You all are also planning probably if you want to have a new branch, if you want to think of a new menu. So as a manager, you should be on top and then you're managing people. Now this will come to what type of manager are you? Sa TISOM, ang inyong chairman ay si Ernesto. So Ernesto is in charge of the rest of the members for your organization. Is that correct, Ernesto?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, as a manager, you have to take care not only about the business, pati yung mga tao na under you. Organizing, what do you organize? You think about the schedule, you think about how the business would look like. Are you imagining it? I-imagine nyo ba kung anong magiging itsura ng business ninyo? How would it look like when you enter? How would the interior would look like? So yung mga ganong bagay. as the business owner, kayo ay that should be your role. Controlling the business's resources. So, say for example, you plan to put up a coffee shop. Ideally, a business, you would say na nakasurvive yung business mo after 3 years. Then you evaluate. This is ideally not for all types of business though. But ideally, if a business would surpass 3 years, then that means you are doing good. Sabihin na natin na nabawi mo na yung pinuhunan mo, and then kumikita na kayo. Nabawi na yung pinuhunan mo kasi nakakapagbayad ka na ng probably if you loaned it, probably yung iyong ikaw ay nakapagpa-renew na ng kontrata ng iyong mga staff. So you have to think as a manager, these are the things that you have to consider. Not everything yet, but these are the basic ones. Questions so far?
So far, no, sir.
Okay, let me turn to the next material, next page. Here, I'm sharing it now. What does management do? Is that what you see on your screen?
Opo.
What does management do? Managers and directors have the responsibility and power to look over an enterprise and make decisions. The management size can be anything from a single person in an organization to thousands of managers in companies. They are different nations and bigger organizations. The policy is defined by board directors and then carried out by the CEO or chief executive officer. O di ba? Magiging CEO na ang role ninyo because you will be putting up a business. This is one thing that I noticed. A composition ng population dito sa Dubai. Ang nagiging trend kasi dito is you, instead of you calling yourself a reseller, you can create a brand. Ito trend to ha dito, beauty products. Sino dito ang gumagamit ng beauty products? Ikaw, Michelle, ano ang beauty products na ginagamit mo?
Sorry po, hindi po ako gumagamit kung ano-ano sa mukha ko.
Hindi ka gumagamit ng Eskinol? Hindi ka ba gumagamit ng mga Brilliant?
Allergy po kasi ako eh.
Sa bagay. Paano si Jingay? Jingay, ikaw ba gumagamit ka ng anything for your face? Kojic soap, magamit ka ba niyan?
Wala din po, hindi din po.
Ako?
Sabon lang na normal. Minsan wala pa talaga, hindi talaga ako gumagamit. Ganun.
Yes, alam mo,
Pagkagaling lang sa usok, yun lang.
well, apparently, ang mga kababaihan, especially, ito ha, this is my observation already, it's one of their consideration, no? Kailangan looking good ka lagi. So ngayon, may mga supplier tayo, even made from Korea. So ang ginagawa nila, pinapangalan nila doon yung product nila. Kunyari, Michelle Beauty Essentials. So yun yung pangalan ng business ni Michelle, no? Michelle Beauty Essentials. Ngayon, yung mga labels niya, mag-iisip si Michelle ng logo, yun yung ikakabit doon sa sabon. And then, she would call herself a CEO already. So yan ang trend dito sa Dubai. May mga beauty products, may magsusupply sa kanila, and then gagawan ka na nila na ng brand. So ikaw mismo, dahil ikaw yung nag-handle ng brand, you have to think, how are you gonna sell? So i-build mo ngayon yung sarili mo. A-attend ka ng mga meetings, a-attend ka ng mga partnerships. There's even a brand, Clearancy, ang pangalan niya. Ginagawa niya siyang parang may membership. Parang ang peg niya ay pyramiding. But it's in a different level, multi-level. Si Michelle, ito yung CEO. Sa baba niya, nandito si Jingay. Si Jingay, kapag bumili ng mga products, sabihin natin na worth 1,700 dirhams or 170 Omani Reals. Reals sa tawag niya sa pera din yun, di ba? O, yes, so Omani Reals. So, ibig sabihin, may products na siya. Ngayon, kapag may bumili pa under ni Jingay, bumili si Robert para sa girlfriend niya, may points na makukuha si Jingay doon sa products na binili ni Robert. Tapos bumili yung minumber din ni Robert yung kapatid niya. So may makukuha or under na siya dito. So may makukuha na din siya doon sa binili. May mga ganun na system dito. Sabihin natin na si Michelle ang CEO. With that, hindi niya na inisip yung product ay kung paano magpamamanufacture. It was just the branding. But ang nasa business card niya nakalagay doon, CEO. Napaka-hustlers ng mga Dubai population, Dubai individuals. May mga ganyan na tayo mga ginagawa. Lotion, sabon, sunscreen, tapos pangalan ng business. And, they can sell it. Ang probable puhunan doon, like ako, I have been a reseller of, ako nagre-resell ako ng matcha coffee. So parang ang naging puhunan na benta niya sa akin ay 30, 28 dirhams. So from 28, ako nang pwedeng magpatong. So ang naging sistema ko as sa sarili seller, binibenta ko siya ng 40, 10 pieces ng matcha coffee. And then kapag hulugan or 2 gives, kaya sa sweldo ang bayad, 50 ko binibenta yung mga matcha coffee. So yung mga ganun. Yung pangalan niya, nilagay niya na sa brand niya. So hindi manufactured siya sa Pilipinas, sa kanya yung formulation, siniship dito yung products and then dito niya nire-resell. Naglalagay siya mga commissary, naglalagay siya sa mga shops, naglalagay siya sa mga supermarket, doon niya nilalagay yung mga coffee niya. Tapos ang sistema doon is every month, babalikan niya tapos titingnan niya kung ilan yung nakuha or paano siya magre-replenish. So may mga ganong klase ng mga hustles tayo. Some people think the best way to evaluate a company's future and current worth depends on the experience and quality of the managers. The goal of management is to get people together to achieve the same desired objectives and goals by using the resources that are available in an effective and efficient way. So if you would remember at the moment, let's have a discussion of your, I found this inspiration from Facebook. So it says there that copy the good qualities of your boss. So when you become a boss your own or a boss yourself, is that you can apply that to yourself and to the people that you will work with. So yung mga manager nyo ngayon, how would you describe it? Let me ask you, Samuel. Samuel, ikaw ba ay nasa church ngayon or you're free to talk?
Nasa ano po ako, nasa trabaho.
Yes. Samuel, is it okay to ask you what are the good qualities of your boss at the moment?
My boss at the moment, ano lang po siya, standard po siya sa lahat ng pagluluto namin. Standard
So
siya sa mga product na ilalabas.
So Samuel, ikaw ay sa restaurant din, tama?
Sa hotel.
Which hotel?
Sa Alop Hotel po.
Alof. Magandang Alof eh. It's a good hotel even here. 5-star ang Alof or 4?
4-star po.
Oo. Ibig sabihin may ano siya, walang spa or bar, tama?
May bar po siya.
Ano na lang ang kulang niya? Bakit wala siyang 5? Bakit hindi siya naka 5-star?
Siguro po yung ano. Kasi po dito sa Oman, sa GGC, wala po yatang casino eh. Yun po yung pagkaalam ko, kaya po nagiging 5-star ang isang hotel.
Not
May
necessarily.
casino.
Not necessarily. May mga 5-star hotel na at dito din wala. Pero yung 5-star hotels tayo. May depende sa ano ng mga amenities. Alof Hotel,
Ayun na.
yes, may mga events na rin akong na-host sa mga Alof hotels dito sa Dubai. Pero I am quite not familiar kasi sa Grand Hyatt ako nagstay nung I was in Oman. But yeah. So ang iyong immediate supervisor ay your what do you call him? Sous chef? Your
Executive chef.
executive chef. Ikaw ang after your executive chef,
Komi.
ikaw na, tama?
We have sous chef and no. We have sous chef and senior sous chef.
Hmm. Ikaw ba, Samuel, ay nagmamanage na rin ng
Kumbaga,
tao?
nung dati po, nung nasa isang restaurant ako, I will handle the staff.
Oh, okay. So how would you describe your boss right now? Sabi mo kanina, he is organized. Is that correct? How would you describe him?
Yes, organized.
In what way? What is he organized?
Organize the set up the kitchen, preparing the costing. I think this is the organize.
Mhm.
Organize the, if we have buffet, organize the setup. Like, parang ganun po.
Correct. How many people would eat? Magkano yung budget? Kanina you asked for
Opo.
for the costing. Ang menu of request ba pasok ba sa budget nila? That's true, no? I've handled
Opo.
couple of events din dito. That's true. That's part of organization, no? Para hindi naman malugi. Mamaya ang budget ng inyong event sa kasal, for example, ay 110 Omani Riyals per head. What would it include? Tapos nag-include may salad, may meat, ilang menu na yon, and then sa costing mo hindi pala pumasok, hindi pala hindi pala nag-match, and then that means the F&B side lugi kayo kasi walang makita. So that's part of your job as well. That's actually good. So nung ikaw ay nagmamanage ng tao, Samuel, would you say that you're a good manager?
Hindi ko po masabi kasi
Out of
siyempre
10
iba-iba
being,
naman po yung pananaw ng mga staff.
yes, out of 10 being the highest, would you say, how would you rate yourself?
Siguro po 7.
7, yes. What could be your improvements? Ano yung mga characteristic that would make you a 10?
Ngayon kaya po ako pumasok sa hotel para ma-improve ko pa po yung yung ability ko, tsaka yung knowledge sa sa loob ng kusina kasi magkaiba yung sa hotel tsaka sa labas
Yung sa
ng
restaurant. Correct. Iba ang practice, no? Mga non-Filipinos din ba kasama mo?
Hindi po, iba-iba po kami.
That's actually a good trait, no? Tama yun, Samuel. When you get, when always think, although hindi naman maiiwasan na may mga conflict because of stress sa work, personal contributions, sa may mga pinagdadaanan din yan. Alam mo, nagkakain din sa kusina. Order, demand ng
Totoo po yan, hindi po mawala.
So how would you, depende na yun sa pag-handle mo, no? How long would you survive in that kind of environment? Sa puso mo ba? Ay,
Ano po,
tapusin ko lang yung kontrata ko, bahala na kayo dyan, kukuha ko ng ibang experience. Or sa tingin mo, ako papalit sa'yo, yun ba yung mga klase ng mindset mo? Papalitan kita. I will be better than you. May ganun ka ba?
sa akin po ano kasi yung mga ginagawa ko po kasi hindi naman po kasi ako nagtatrabaho sa tao eh. Nagtatrabaho po ako para sa kay God. Kumbaga, yung pressure po na nangyayari sa loob ng kusina, hinahayaan ko lang po siya.
Yes.
Yung wisdom, tapos yung patient ko po, yun po yung kumbaga, pinagpe-pray ko, bigyan lang po ako lagi ng patient para po yung maintindihan ko ba yung mga staff, maintindihan ko kung ano yung nangyayari. Kasi po kung iisipin mo yung ibang tao, wala pong mangyayari sa future mo eh.
Mm. That's actually a good method and a good strategy. No? You keep your faith as your guiding light.
Yeah.
Thank you, Samuel, for sharing. Moving on, can you
Welcome po.
see? Yes, can you see on your screen management functions, including the following? All right. Management functions include the following: organizing, directing or leading, planning, staffing, controlling of an organization. Directing and leading, pagdidirect mo doon sa gagawin nyo in a full day. Are you a manager right now, Robert? Or have you been a manager before? So when you are directing and leading the team in a whole shift, dalawa yung shift nyo, no? Kung kayo ay 24 hours, sabihin natin na yung coffee shop ninyo ay 24 hours, how would you direct the people there? May papapasukin ka ba ng from 6 to 6? Kasi 12 hours ang shift. May papapasukin ka ba ng mid-shift para makapag-break yung mga tao doon? So pati yun, that will be your task as well. So how would be your strategy as a manager? Ikaw yung point of contact. Tama ba, Richard? Hi, Richard.
Good morning.
Sa trabaho mo ba ngayon, Richard, are you handling people? May mga tao ba na nagde-depend sa'yo?
Yes po.
How many people are you leading?
Actually po, especially may bago po.
Oh, so onboarding sa'yo yun.
Opo, since coffee shop, so tinitrain namin sila.
How many staff do you have in the coffee shop?
5 staff po. 5.
5. So ikaw as the lead barista?
Yes po, barista.
Barista, nagkaka-share ka?
Opo, cashier. Cashier barista.
Share barista. Would you, kasi minsan kapag cashier barista, kanya-kanya na rin kayo ng linis ng ginawa niyo, pinagawa na sa production, no?
Opo, pag cashier, cashier inventory. Yan.
Yes.
Araw-araw.
So, sa 5 staff, ilang hours ang operation?
Bali 9 hours po. And then 30
9
minutes.
hours. Okay. May mid-shift kayo or opening and closing lang?
Pag nagsasabay po minsan yung dalawang po, minsan may mid-shift, minsan po wala.
Okay.
So, 2 sa morning, 2 sa gabi.
So, ikaw ba ang in
Isang
charge sa scheduling? Hindi.
Hindi po, yung supervisor.
Paano yung strategy niya sa paano yung pag-strategy niya sa scheduling? Every week? Every 15 days? Every 2 weeks? Every month?
Every 15 days po.
Yeah, that's true, no? Kasi ang holidays natin dito sa Middle East, iba. Sometimes you would close, sometimes that will be the busiest, so you won't have time. It's very important when you're directing and you're leading to make sure that your staff won't be burned out. And this is my style, no? If I'm like a man, I consider people, lagi ko kino-consider yung pag gumagawa ko ng schedule sa kanila na hindi mag-overlap yung schedule at the same time. Yung iba kasi gusto din magkaroon ng weekend off. May mga establishment na fix na no weekend off. So bawal ang Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Untouchable yung off na yan. You choose other days to take your off. But on the other days, but on the weekdays, dun kayo kumuha ng off ninyo. On the beginning, onboarding pa lang, kailangan mapa-understand nyo na sa kanila yung mga ganyang klase ng setup in your operations. Kasi dyan kumikita ng, dyan yung kitaan ng company. So, that's your task. Kanina na-share ni Richard yung sa schedules ng kanyang staff. May opening, may closing. Sino ang opening at closing? Sino ang kayang magpanggabi? Richard, ikaw ba minsan ay naglalagay ng babae na panggabi?
Opo. Meron pong yung supervisor ko naman that way.
Would you talk, sabihin, sir, sabihin ganyan? May sabi sa'yo, paano yung magiging arrangement mo, Richard? Scenario. Sir Richard, kasi po yung anak ko hindi ko na nakakasama. Kapag sa gabi po kasi, ako po kasi yung mag-aayos ng homework niya. Pwede po bang pang umaga lang ako? How would you deal with that kind of situation, Richard?
Bali, ako po, hindi ko po siya hindi ko po siya i-consider. Kasi unfair po sa ibang employee.
How would you say that? Ako yung employee. Ako yung nag-request. So Richard, pasensya na, hindi po kasi ako makakapagpagabi kasi yung anak ko, hindi ko na po nakakasama. Pwede po pang umaga lang ako.
Kung one day lang po, pwede ko po siya, pero kung talagang i-fix siya ng morning, hindi po, bra kasi unfair po din sa ibang employee.
I like that trait. That's fairness. Dapat fairness, no? Kasi kapag hindi ka naging fair, magiging ripple effect siya. Domino effect. Magre-reklamo, magre-request na rin. Magre-request, bakit si ganito pinagbigyan nyo, Sir Richard? So tinagal-tagal ko na umamanage ng mga tao. Pati ang petty schedule ay nagiging issue at pinag-aawayan ng mga staff.
Totoo po.
Pati lunch break, pinag-aawayan. Pati ang attendance. So those are the things. Later on, we will discuss about KPIs, key performance indicators. Because as a manager, you should be aware of the tasks and responsibilities from the beginning. You are already explaining to the staff what are the things that he or she would do sa buong duration ng kanyang contract, sa buong duration ng 2 years na ganyan. Napaintindi nyo ba sa kanila na during Ramadan, especially here in the GCC countries, ay split ang schedule. Tama ba? Lalo na kapag kayo ay mga nasa F&B, I can see that most of you are working in the F&B. So split ang schedule ninyo. Meron kayong morning, rest ng afternoon from 1 to 5, and then you will resume from 5 until 2. Kasi 'di ba yung iftar, dapat may mga ganun kayong schedule. Nandiyan yung mga tao, nandiyan yung karamihan ng tao. So kapag mag-break na sila ng fast nila sa umaga, sa hapon, mag-resume na kayo. 'Di ba may mga ganun, it's always a consideration. So I think what my point here is that if you are directing a team, you have to give them a heads up or an understanding of their task and responsibilities. That is your job to explain to them kasi ikaw ang point of contact nila. I want you to have a mindset that you are now a leader, a manager, because that is our course. That's our program is business management. I-level up na natin yung mindset ninyo into managing. Tama ba, Jingay? Si Jingay, ang business na gusto niya ay livestock. So, probably, sino kaya yung mga tao ni Jingay? Jingay, sino kaya ang mga staff mo? Kung ikaw yung mag-manage, sino yung mga possible staff mo? O, tandaan nyo, we're creating later on business plan. So, kailangan yung isipin kung sino yung mga tao na magiging part ng business ninyo kasi yung mga yan, pasusweldohan ninyo. Jingay, ilan sa tingin mo kaya yung magiging kailangang tao ng business sa livestock business na iniisip mo?
Unang-una, ako muna at saka yung kapatid ko. And then, doon na sa mabibigat na gawain, kukunin ko yung mga pamangkin ko na lalaki. Yun. Kasi kailangan yun sila. Kaysa kukuha pa ako doon sa medyo malayo-layo. Sila yung pag inoperan mo, ay mabilis pa sa 4:00. Kaya,
Ay, maganda yung strategy ni Jingay ha. Getting, I mean, yung kanyang staff ay yung mga kamag-anak niya, yung mga tao na kanyang mapapagkatiwalaan, yung mga tao na kanyang pwedeng mahingan ng mapakiusapan. Sa tingin nyo, is it an ideal strategy to take relatives as a staff? Si Jingay, yun ang kanyang strategy, kumuha ng staff. Sa tingin mo, ano yung disadvantages nun, Jingay? As manager, you will always thinking ahead. Dapat ahead ka sa lahat. Kasi ikaw nga ang may-ari niyan. Ikaw ang nagmamanage niyan. So you have to think ahead. Ano sa tingin mo yung disadvantage of getting a relative as a staff?
minsan, hindi mawawala yung medyo pabonjing lang sa trabaho kasi kamag-anak, unang-una yon. So, pero pag binigyan mo siya ng time limit na tapusin ang task, matatapos yon, hindi pa mauubos yung oras na binigay ko, tatapusin agad yun. In a blink of an eye. So, makikita mo kung gaano ka sisipag kapag pera mo yung pinapagalaw sa kanila. So, doon ako nakakasiguro with a heart sa pagtatrabaho nila under my management.
Yes,
Oo.
under your ang
So,
ganda ng sinabi ni
kaya
Jingay
ko silang
work
kaya
with
ko
the
silang
heart.
manipulate.
Kailangan may puso sa pagtatrabaho. Pero totoo yun, no? May tendency na magpabanjing-banjing lang. So, ang gusto niya ay productivity. Kailangan hindi naman masayang din, no? Kung ano yung task at hand for the day, siguro kung livestock yung kanya, ano papaalagaan mo ulit, Jingay? Fish, no?
Fish.
Oo, kung nakapaglinis na nung pond, kung napakain na, what else are the tasks? Na-arrange yung feeds, or yung mga temperature, yung handling ng isang livestock for fish, kung fish pond ang inyong aalagaan. So, kailangan you have like the task listed in a day or a week. Sa tingin mo kung sa Pilipinas ang setup niyan, ideal ba na may day off? Bibigyan mo ba ng day off ang iyong staff? Or dahil hindi naman ganun, 8 oras sila, wag na lang mag-off? Paano ang magiging setup
After
na?
work, after work, sir, pwede na silang mag-off. As long
Yeah.
as nagawa nila yung trabaho. Kasi yung magpakain, may oras, ang paglilinis ng pan, may oras. At saka kung hanggang saan lang yung mapupuno ng tubig, yun lang. So, pagkatapos nandidiyan lang sila sa palibot, pwede na silang gumala. And then, after nun, may time na pagpakain na ulit sa bandang hapon. Yun,
Mm.
yung oras ang pinakaano doon. As long as
So,
hindi
hindi naman
napapabayaan
bantayan.
yung trabaho, hindi naman siya talaga bantayan.
True. Di ba, maya naman kailangan kantahan pa. Makakantahan yung mga alaga. All right. Thank you, Jingay, for sharing. So,
Thank you,
productivity yung
sir.
takeaway natin kay Jingay, no? As I said earlier, we want that our staff will be productive with the task at hand. Because ayaw naman din natin masayang yung binibigay natin sa kanila na the bayad. I hate to say it, no? Kasi that pinapasweldohan natin sila, dapat somehow pinagtatrabahuhan nila yung kanilang nakukuhang pera. But again, we just have to instill, and we have to explain them their task and responsibilities. Understanding ninyo yun eh. Baka mamaya balikan ka nung staff mo na, hindi mo naman sinabi sa akin na yan pala yung gagawin ko na trabaho. Hindi ba yan yung in-applyan mo? How to bridge that? Ibig sabihin, dapat ready yung mga listahan pala ng kanyang mga gagawin dapat until the end of the contract. But it could be open. Kaya kung balikan niyo yung mga kontrata ninyo, kung kayo ay nagbabasa ng contract, di ba may offer letter. Pagkatapos ng offer letter, nandyan na yung signing of contract. Tingnan nyo doon kung ano yung mga task and responsibilities na gagawin ninyo. And then, pipirmahan nyo kapag naintindihan ninyo. Mamaya, hindi nyo pala nakita doon sa contract. One day off lang. Nakita hindi sa contract. Although, ako ay nasanay na din sa UA, sa tagal ko na nagtatrabaho sa Middle East. One day off lang ako. Pero na akong naka-experience ng 2 days off. So Pilipinas na lang din ako nakatikim ng 2 days off. Dito nung nag-Middle East ako, 1 day off na lang. Back in the days when I was still teaching, weekend din ako. Di buong oras ko nun when I was in Doha. Wala akong off ng 5 taon. Nagtuturo pa ako sa off ko. But it was a passion, no? I'm just like saying. Kayo ba dyan sa Oman, ilan ang off mo, Ernesto?
Once a week lang din po, sir.
Diba? Once a week na lang, makatikim. Tapos ang off pa natin, ginagawan pa natin ng nag-aaral pa tayo. Diba? May mga ganun tayo, mga ganap sa buhay. Sino naka 2 days off dito? Taas ang kamay. Si Samuel ba? Si Robert? 2 days off? Ang mga
lang, sir. Ako po 2 days off.
Yun. Sana all. Samuel, what do you do again? Coffee shop, di ba?
Commie one po.
Saan po?
Sa hotel po ako. Sa
2
hotel.
days off
Commie
sa
one.
hotel?
Opo.
Ang galing ha.
Marriott.
Marriott chain. No? So, kapag ganyan sa 2 days off mo, what do you do?
Wala po, tulog. Nood ng
Sports.
movie.
Do you do sports? Ikaw ba ay nagbabasketball in a community? May mga basketball community ba dyan? May mga sports community ba dyan?
Opo, meron po kaso wala na pong time, kumbaga sa trabaho.
Pagod na.
Pukpukan, tapos ipapahinga na lang po.
You could be in 2 days off if you have 12-hour shift. Gano'ng katagal ang shift mo?
Umaabot po ng 12 hours. Minsan 14. Depende po sa pag may function, pag may buffet po kami. Maabot po kami ang 14 hours to 12 hours.
Magkadikit yung off mo or magkahiwalay?
Minsan po magkadikit, minsan na hiwalay.
Hmm. Kaya ang hirap.
Kasi po minsan dito sa hotel, may linggo po kaming busy po kami, may function, may mga nagbo-book po para sa buffet. Minsan na full day po, mula breakfast hanggang dinner. Yun po, inaabot po kami ng 14 hours sa preparation.
See, this is something that I really appreciate about our kabayans, no? Even though they're busy schedule and even though they're multitasking, then they want to make sure that they improve themselves. Kaya I really appreciate your time and thank you so much for TISOM for um, opening your arms for our institution, Global Torch, to make this partnership. Kasi importante din sa amin that you won't disrupt any of your actual schedules. Kasi syempre, nagtatrabaho din kayo. Ito nga si Sambon ngayon nasa trabaho pa eh. Diba? But we really appreciate that. And thank you so much for making time. All right, let's continue. We have here the planning, staffing, controlling, and organizing. When we say staffing earlier, if you have 5 staffs in your coffee shop, you want that all your staff can do what others can do. Flexible sila. They can do cashier task. They can do barista. Kanina sino yung nasa barista?
Ako po.
Ayan, si Richard nasa barista. Ibig sabihin, lahat ng task in that area, tama ba, nagagawa ng isa. Para kung hindi available yung isa, nagagawa din niya. Tama?
Opo.
See?
Totoo
So
po.
you are all flexible. So you can later on put that in your, i-update nyo lagi yung CV ninyo, no? I don't know, it depends. Kanya-kanya tayo ng career path. Some of you might still need to gain more experience, probably apply in a higher position before you have the courage and funds to put up your own business. So i-update natin lagi yung CV natin kasi we don't know our opportunities. Mamaya si Richard ready na for promotion in other brand or other chain of cafe. So update ninyo na yung task ninyo pala ay hindi lang pagbabarista. Ikaw din ay nagka-cashier, ikaw din ay nagko-customer service. So i-update ninyo yun sa mga profile ninyo. I'm giving you this suggestion because who knows? Probably ikaw ay pambibigyan ng puhunan and then the investor would check on your profile. Ano ba kayang gawin ni Richard? Gusto niyang humingi ng 100,000 dirhams na 1,000 Omani Real na puhunan. Anong gagawin niya kaya dito? Ano ba yung kaya niyang gawin? So at least sa profile, pag pinakita mo, marunong siya, matagal na siya nagbarista. So ibig sabihin, kung bibigyan ko siya ng puhunan as an investor, kaya niya mamamanage niya yung kanyang tao. Kaya niyang magmando ng isang coffee shop. So that will be a benefit po, no? Update your CVs. Let's continue. Controlling an organization. When we say control, hindi naman sa atin pa ang mga business ninyo ngayon. We are all employees. So paano natin i-control? This is controlling in the sense that we have people under us. Meron tayong mga minamandohan na tao, and those people are depending on you, depending on your leadership. So later on, we will have some scenarios on what are the best actions on certain situations as a leader. They also encompass and the manipulation and deployment of financial resources, natural resources, human resources, technological resources. Management is necessary to facilitate two united effort towards achieving the company's goal. It says their company's goal. Ikaw ay magsiset ng mission and vision. Ano ba yung goal ng company mo? Yung kay Jingay, ang goal ng company niya, ang mission niya ay makapag be the leading provider of livestock in her area. So ibig sabihin, makakapag-ano na rin siya, makakapag-deliver na siya sa mga restaurants. Yung mga products ni Jingay, what kind of fish again, Jingay, ang iyong i-breed?
Hito, sir.
Ito.
Yes,
So,
sir.
ito ang mga possible na mapapag-supplyan ni Jingay ng hito. Restaurants, hotels. Ano pang end product ng hito? Dishes, no? Mainly. Tama ba,
Yes, sir.
Jingay?
Yes, sir.
Inihaw.
Dishes.
Matinik kasi
Inihaw.
ang hito. Yes.
Hindi,
Matinik
sir.
kasi.
Wala. Hindi siya matinik.
Di ba matinik ang hito? Parang,
Hindi siya matinik. Ano siya, yung dito lang banda sa ulo lang, yung sa pinagmulan ng pinaka spinal bone niya, yun lang ang medyo matinik ng kaunti. Pero the whole body is ano yan siya, puro
laman.
laman. Yun, oo.
Who would have
So, maano siya
known,
for
diba?
inihaw and barbecue or ginataan. So like sa mga kapitbahay, maaamoy mo, alam mo na kung ano yung niluluto, hito yan.
Hito,
Kasi
yes.
iba yung amoy ng hito kaysa sa yung mga dagat na isda.
Oo.
So,
Kasi fresh water siya.
yun siya.
Ano mga other dishes pa sa ganun? Pwede bang iburo yun? The innovative, again. So, ikaw ba dun sa area niyo, madaming naghihito dyan? Or ikaw pa lang?
Wala pa. Ako pa lang ang
First na hito queen.
first, yeah. Kasi nakikita ko kasi na sa pamilihang bayan kasi mahal yung pagbenta nila.
Hito.
So kung meron akong sarili dito, hindi na kailangan ng mga tao na pumunta pa doon sa bayan dahil syempre along the highway naman. So makikita nila every time na gusto nilang kumain, they can drop by. Ganun lang. So hindi na kailangan na magpakalayo-layo pa. Pwede rin i-online deliver, ganun. So uso na ngayon.
That's actually a good strategy. You thought of a possible problem in the market, and then you find the solution. One second. Nakita mo na ang mahal ng bentahan, and then you have the potential naman, and then you have the resources. Probably make your own strategy and own your market. That's actually the same thing that we did, no? I helped my brother. Instead, yung brother ko ay lagi na lang nakasahod at nanghihingi. Lagi. Sabi ko, agad gawa natin ng paraan. Bigyan kita ng puhunan para mag-business. What we did is quail farm, pugo.
Yes.
We were the first, yung brother ko, yung napangasawa niya, Tarlac. So we were the first in that area, Mayantok area, to have a quail farm. Ang bentahan kasi noon, dos. But because nanggagaling pa yan sa Pangasinan, yung mga quail. So, nung kami na ang nagpo-produce, we sold it for 150. 150. Kasi depende din sa ng feeds. So that was my idea. That was right after the pandemic kasi nagbukas na yung mga school. Di ba sa mga school yan? Kwek-kwek, itlog pugo. So that's similar, no? Ang ganda na you get to think of a problem and then you turn that problem into your advantage. And that's a very good mindset. So ganong klase ng mindset ang gusto ko po na magkaroon kayo during the program or the course that we have. So business-minded. Yun pala ang ibig sabihin doon. So you now have like a business-minded. Let's continue. It says here, human resources, technological resources. Human resources. Magkano kaya yung pwedeng pasaweldo ko sa staff ko? Given na yung staff ko ay magtatrabaho ng 12 hours, and then 12 hours, and then 2 days off. Provincial rate. Kasi sa ano pa yan, isasama ko pa ba dyan yung benefits, SSS, insurance, isasama pa ba natin dyan ang kanilang, kasi sa Pilipinas may 13th month pay, di ba? So yes, bonus, commission. So isasama pa ba natin yun? So you as a business owner, pati yun ay kinoconsider nyo po. I hope that you are taking down notes, no? Kasi itong mga information na ito ay kailangan nating makita doon sa inyong business plan. Kapag kayo ay nagkaroon na ng human resource I will show you a sample of a business plan, and it is part of your, it should be part. Kailangan nandoon ang number of people that will be part of your business. At the same time, their schedule, how much are they gonna get, magkano yung magiging sweldo nila, and their benefits. It should be there on your business plan. Kasi pag-create kayo doon ng organizational chart. So I hope you are writing this down, although this class is recorded, so you get to review it later on. But I hope you are already picturing, nagkakaroon na kayo ng idea how your organizational chart would look like. So nandito yung owner, nandito yung kanyang marketing, yung marketing niya / accountant, or nagkaroon ng 2 tasks. After that, meron tayong tao for operations manager, kasi yung marketing mo hindi naman probably yung business mo would require quite task or hindi na kaya ng oras niya. So meron pang isang operations manager dito. Under the operations manager, kailangan ba niyan 2 sila or 1? Dahil 2 shifts ang meron ka, 24 hours yung operations ng business mo. So would you require to have 2 operations manager, or mid-shift mo na lang siya para nako-cover niya yung mga tao niya? Ilang tao ang meron per shift? Kung ikaw ay may 12 hours, meron ka bang, in a sense of a coffee shop, so dapat 2 ba or 1 lang kaya na, kasi meron ka lang namang 6 tables. So pati yung mga ganun, gusto ko na po ninyong iniisip at ini-imagine as early as na, dahil 15 sessions lang tayo. So we would have a quality output at the end of our program. So you have to picture out your ideal business plan. Okay po tayo doon? Thumbs up po. Meron dito sa Zoom na thumbs up if you got what I just said. Ayun. So may thumbs up. Yes.
Yes.
Naintindihan po, just say yes as well. Alright, si Rachel, nakita ko nag-thumbs up din siya. Si Samuel, Richard, and Robert. I hope you got that point para po quality ang ating output. Let's continue.
Nakuha po, walang thumbs up yung sa cellphone ko po.
It's somewhere in
Meron po, meron po doon sa may reaction, nandun po sa reaction.
Reaction. Ayun, nakuha ko na. Salamat, Chairman.
I'm going to the next slide. Okay. Sabi kanina, before we move to the next slide, companies. So now I'm moving to the next slide. The main idea of businesses, our business system. System function to objectives. Mag-notes kayo ha. Apart from the material. Sisend ko naman ito sa WhatsApp natin.
Okay po, sir.
But later on, you'll have a copy of the ano naman. Magkakaroon naman kayo ng copy ng material natin. Lastly, it says there, the goal of management is to get people together to achieve same desired objective and goals by using the resources that are available in effective and efficient way. Some companies would do, bago mag-start yung shift, magkakaroon ng briefing. May goal tayo ngayon kasi kapag tayo ay nakakuha ng ganitong sales, magkakaroon tayo ng commission and bonus. May mga companies po na ganyan. Others would do a huddle na, tayo ngayon ay magkakaroon ng new acquisition. You know, that happens ha, mga hotels. And even that UAE was already like the capital of the GCC, nagkakaroon pa rin ng acquisitions in big brands. Yung dating Crown Plaza ay dito sa may Hamdan sa Abu Dhabi, napalitan siya ng other brand. So naging Marriott na siya. I believe that was Marriott. So nagkakaroon ng new management. Kapag nagkakaroon ng new management, say for example yung coffee shop nilang ganyan na outlet sa isang hotel. Mind you, sa isang hotel setup kasi, say for example meron silang 300 rooms. Sa kanilang hotel, meron silang 10 outlets. May 5 restaurants, may isang bar, may isang club, may isang shisha house. So may mga outlets dyan. Paano kung ikaw staff ng isang coffee shop, magkakaroon ng new management sa hotel? And they have, paano kung anong idea nila ay dry? Ibig sabihin wala silang alak, or sabihin natin yung brand mo ay nagsiserve ng coffee shop, ay ng alak, sorry. Hindi tatanggalin pala kayo doon. Kasi hindi ganun yung vision ng brand na papalit doon sa hotel ninyo. May mga ganong type of consideration if you are the supervisor doon. So that means bibigyan na lang kayo ng few months to operate. And that is, I'm giving you an actual scenario, no? So yung Crown Plaza sa Abu Dhabi, they had new acquisition. Ibang brand na ang maghahawak sa kanila. Yung mga brands na nandoon, papalitan lahat. So ang operations niyo patapos na. It depends pa doon sa kayo ba ay galing ng agency, kayo ba ay direct hire. Kung direct hire kayo, then ibig sabihin kailangan mo maghanap ng bagong trabaho. Or kapag kayo ay under ng hotel chain, ililipat lang kayo. Kanya-kanya pa rin kayo ng setup ng inyong employment. So as a manager, paano mo kakausapin yung staff ninyo na huling buwan nyo na? Last nyo ng quarter yon. Sabihin natin magtatapos na kayo ng July end. August, Some of you malilipat. Some of you has to end their contract. Some of you has to find a different job. Paano yung paano ka magdi-describe ng ganun na huddle or opening meeting, agenda meeting para sa iyong team? May 5 kang tao. Ernesto, may 5 kang tao sa restaurant mo. Yung restaurant nyo, sinabihan na kayo ng management na hindi na because your brand does not match. Yung restaurant nyo does not match the vision and the style of the new brand. Kailangan mong kausapin ngayon yung mga tao mo na huling buwan nyo na for operations. How are you gonna say it?
Binigay niyo po ang example is yung magkakaroon na siya ng alak. Tama po.
Kahit not necessarily. Ang main point is tatanggalin na yung restaurant nyo dun sa hotel.
Opo. Siguro po, first na gagawin ko is i-review ko yung CV ng mga tao or ng mga staff ko if it's yung bagong vision ba is na umaakma sa kanila. So yung mga, kumbaga kung sino yung mga pwedeng maiwan, sila yung, kasi at least kilala mo na yung mga tao mo at kung sa tingin mo is kaya naman nila yung bagong system ng restaurant na papalit, so pwede mo silang stay doon sa restaurant. If hindi naman at sa tingin mo is hindi applicable yung knowledge nila doon sa bagong restaurant or bagong concept na i-apply, so you need to talk to them siguro, I think, one by one muna. Then, i-explain sa kanila na ganito, may bago tayong management na may bagong requirements, hindi nag-aakma dun sa experience mo or dun sa knowledge mo.
Totoo.
So,
Actually, it happens to sir. Ernesto, that's true. Ang experience ng tao ay Japanese cuisine. Ang new brand ngayon ay Mediterranean. So, kailangan may experience pala siya doon. Sir, sabihin ng staff mo, kasi ang experience niya Asian cuisine, Japanese, Thai, Asian fusion, Mediterranean, kasi Arabic ngayon yung mag-handle ng hotel. Wala siyang experience. Sir, willing to teach, willing to learn naman ako. Can you keep me? Kasi kailangan ko po talaga ng trabaho. You only
depende
have
rin
a
po
month.
yun.
Yeah.
Opo, depende rin po yun dun sa bagong management if they are have time para magkaroon ng learnings yung
Training,
mga staff. If they are, kung meron naman po, ang requirements naman po ng management is gusto nila yung meron ng
Experience.
on that field, so we cannot do anything po. So kailangan natin explain sa staff na kailangan kasi ng management is yung marunong na hindi na kasi nila gusto nila is yung mag-operate na as soon as possible, so we don't have time to train. Alam niyo naman yung training, it will not takes 2 days or 3 days lang, so it takes sometimes 2 to 3 weeks. So yung management is hindi na nila kaya mag-antay pa kasi nga nagbabayad na sila ng rent, kailangan na nila mag-operate. So you need to consider yung both sides, not only your staff, of course sa management kung ano yung requirements nila. That's one po. So
That's
not unless po. Opo, not unless po you have already that experience. Nagtrabaho ka na, what you explained me po a while ago, sir, kung nag-experience ka na ng Mediterranean food at yung current mo is Japanese, pwede ka na lang i-retain kasi meron kang experience. Kagaya po ng nangyari sa akin dito dati, supposed to be po yung company ko is binitawan niya na yung it's a franchise actually from UAE. It calls Fresh Plus. Ewan ko lang po kung familiar kayo. Fresh Plus. Fresh Plus.
Fresh Plus.
Opo,
Fish?
usually makikita coffee shop po siya na mayroong
Sisha.
Hindi po, ano po siya, usually nakikita siya sa mga petrol station doon sa yung Amarat.
Yes. Okay. Oo.
So meron po siyang coffee shop, tapos meron siyang confectionery store sa loob. Parang pinagsamang 7-Eleven tsaka Costa sa isang shop. So
Yes.
Ganun po siya. So binitawan na po yung franchise nung may-ari, ano siya ng bagong business which is restaurant. And nakita niya sa CV ko na I have experience as a chef in Philippines. So niretain niya ako kasi magiging asset niya ako kasi nakita niya na hindi niya na kailangan magturo kasi dating akong chef, so na-upgrade yung ano ko, yung skills, yung position ko, tsaka bawas ano na rin isipin sa amo kasi hindi na siya mag-hire ng bagong staff, hindi na siya kilala niya na
Correct.
ako, kilala ko na siya. So
Mm,
win-win situation for both sides po. So yun
that's
po
true.
yung
Yes. So see, the importance of upgrading your skill, the importance of updating as well your profile. This is the importance now. Later on, it will benefit us all. So I encourage you highly to keep upgrading your skills. This kind of opportunities, take it as much as you can. Kapag tayo po ay may mga ganitong opportunities, go ahead and learn. At the same time, keep your profile updated. Dapat yung inyong pong mga achievements sa buhay ay nakalista. Who knows, may mamimit kayo na pwede kayong dalhin into a better career path. And at least it's already, maganda yung story ni Sir Ernesto na ganyan. May mga brands kasi dahil hindi naman ang tayo ay employees at the moment. And from the business perspective, sabihin nila na yung brand na ganyan hindi nagkaroon ng agreement. After certain some time, nakita nila na hindi pumatok yung brand in that location. So they have to let go of the franchise. Alam niyo ba yung nangyari sa mini-stop sa Pilipinas? Sino nakakalam dito ng mini-stop? Mini-stop. Ang mini-stop po ay parang 7-Eleven yung peg niya na may mga mini-stop is an international brand. I believe that was either Korean or Japanese. And then they only had until 2022 as their contract for the franchise owner in the Philippines to use the brand mini-stop hanggang 2022 na lang. Later on, pinalitan na nila yung brand into Uncle John. Uncle John is a parang counterpart siya ng KFC ang peg nung bucket. Kasi kung kayo ay nakakakain sa mini-stop, may ma-order ka doon na Uncle John yung chicken niya. Uncle John is John Go Kung Fue, I believe. He is a part owner of Robinsons. So pinalitan na nila yung brand ng mini-stop kasi natapos na yung contract. They did not renew anymore. So may mga ganun din mga brands na nangyayari. Changing, discontinuation, change partnership. So doon po ang mindset natin. Doon tayo. So from consumer mindset, I want you to level up your thinking in the behind the picture, no? Looking at the bigger picture na kayo. Kung looking at the painting, dati kayo ay inside the painting. Ngayon kayo outside the painting and tinitingnan nyo na yung holistic image ng isang business. Bakit kaya tatlo lang yung restaurants dito sa hotel na to? Bakit kaya hindi sila nag-o-offer ng alak? Nasa Dubai naman sila. Kasi Arabic yung theme ng hotel. So, hindi pwede. So, what could be the business na pwede doon sa kanila? Pwede kaya yung Indian dyan? Or pwede kaya yung Filipino theme? So, may ganun na kayong pag-iisip. Let's continue. So, we have here, what is the business system? Business Management System or BMS is a tool set that nakikita nyo ba siya sa screen? We have 20 more minutes. Wait, let me share that quickly. Is a tool set that used to tactical implementation and strategic planning of practices, processes, policies, guidelines, and procedures to use in the deployment, execution, and development of business strategies and plans, as well as any associated management activities. They provide a foundation for both tactical and strategic business decisions when it comes to current processes, tasks, activities, and procedures with the goal of meeting all objectives an organization has and satisfying the customer expectation and needs. So different companies would have different kind of systems. Iba ang system ng academe sa education, iba ang system na ginagamit ng manpower, iba ang system na ginagamit ng restaurant, iba ang system na ginagamit ng hotels. So what are the systems that I'm talking about? So may system kayo sa HR, may mga system kayo sa department ng sales, may system kayo sa part ng customer service. So yung mga tools na yun, it varies from one industry to another. At the moment, kayo sa coffee shop, what are the systems that you get to encounter? POS, meron ba kayo nun, Richard? Ano yung mga system na ginagamit ninyo? Kayo, Robert, meron kayo? What system are you using in your coffee shop? The system that you use to encode or put in the details of the customers, so it varies. Galing sa customer, meron din system galing sa HR ninyo para sa staff. So different industries got different types of systems that are being used. You still there? You still with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes po.
So Richard, what kind of system do you use in your company right now? Para
System.
sa mga customer, between customer and client. POS. May POS kayo?
US. Sapad po.
Sabat. Yes.
Sapad.
Paano naman sa HR and employees? Meron kayong logins where you get to put your details, tapos magfa-file ka doon ng leave, attendance.
Actually po wala, yung sa leave po namin through paper lang. Tapos yung sa attendance po namin daily is through QR code.
Para makita doon yung in and out ninyo, no?
Yeah,
So again,
QR code.
this kind of systems, dahil tayo ay magpuproduce ng business plan at the end of the program, pati yan, kailangan ninyo ilista doon. Ano ba yung mga system na kailangan ko? Magkano kaya yung system na kailangan ko? So pati yun ay kasama sa costing ninyo. Because that will determine, that will help may mga system na all-in-one na. Pwede ka na mag-order doon, tapos at the end of the month, nakakapag-produce siya ng reports. At the end of a quarter, may quarterly financial report na rin siyang napuproduce. It designs. So, pag kayo ay magpuput up ng business, pati yun, bibilihin ninyo. Pati yun, kailangan ninyo. Especially when you're applying for tax na, especially when you are magpa-branch out or probably gusto nyo na magkaroon ng investor. So kailangan may mga system kayo kasi mahirap ay mastel kapag kayo ay nagmamano-mano. Yung kay Jingay, yung business ni Jingay, I think ang system na kailangan lang ni Jingay dyan ay simple manual paperwork. Magre-resibo si Jingay na nandun yung tatak ng kanyang business kasi siya ay magde-deliver na ng mga hito sa mga restaurants. si Jingay ba ay magle-level up at magkakaroon siya ng daing na hito or magkakaroon siya ng mga products, hito, burong hito, I don't know, or tuyo na hito, mga daing. So may level up pa siya doon. How is she gonna be different? Although sa place nila, sabi niya, isa lang naman siya doon. So what are the systems that you might need? So kailangan mo ng system para sa tao mo, kasi dyan mo makikita yung schedules nila, dyan mo makikita kung paano ka magpapasweldo, that will be your basis. So would that suffice if it's just manual that you're gonna use? Or kailangan mo na ng actual a system that would HR system. Now doon naman sa sales mo, kailangan mo ba ng POS system na magpuproduce at mag-i-input ka, papalitan mo doon yung mga orders mo. This is para doon sa coffee shops that take orders, 'di ba? Dapat nandoon sa system yung menu. May mga ganyang systems that are available here. Naka-tablet na siya. So automatic siya. Yung mga tablet binibigay sa customer and then they get to order from there. And then automatic siya na nagre-reflect doon sa cashier. And then listed na siya. At the end of the purchase, may resibo na available. May mga ganun. So binibili din po yun. Those are your considerations. If you would need. Kailangan nyo ba ng kapag ang business ninyo ay poultry, so may mga may system to monitor the health of your livestock. May mga ganun pa rin consideration. So medyo magastos po talaga. Hindi pa tapos dyan. Nasa part pa lang po tayo ng we are just at the beginning. So those are the things that you would need to think as early as now. Next slide. System. Questions? May tanong po.
Wala po sir so far.
Wala po.
Wala,
I
wala
hope you're
po.
following, no? Nakaka-follow naman po tayo.
Yes po.
Opo sir.
That's it.
Yes po, sir.
Business management tactics. The functional groups of BMS finds what the tactical techniques and approaches are when it comes to implementing business plans that are linked to their business strategies. Tactical solutions should only be brought up during the decision-making part. They should be executed based on the timeframes that are in the business or business management strategy. Extra business schedules can be formed and assigned to this tactical implementation practice as well. Tactics in general. Ano ba yung mga strategies and techniques na pwede natin i-apply? And it varies, no? Techniques when it comes to your management skills, techniques when it comes to your marketing, techniques when it comes to your financial statements sa business. So lahat, as the business owner, you have to be aware. You have to be aware of the in and out, side by side, top to bottom of the business. Ganun ng klase ng mindset ang gusto kong i-instill from you. Dapat nakikita nyo na siya from outside the picture. What are your best strategy? Ibig sabihin, dahil nasa manpower pa tayo, no? Nandun pa tayo sa beginning, no? Kung ikaw ay magbe-business, saan na nga ulit mo gustong mag-put up ng business, Ernesto? Yung culinary school mo sa Oman?
Hindi po, sa Pilipinas po.
Right.
Magkakaroon ako ng culinary school sa Pilipinas which in the future i-deploy po sa GCC.
Maganda yun ha. So kung ang manpower mo ay galing sa Pilipinas, ang company mo will be in the Philippines, what would be your strategy there para maging ahead yung iyong mga products, no? Sa tingin mo ba yung curriculum mo ay ituturo mo doon yung Mediterranean? Ideal ba na what are the type of menus that you would teach? How long is your um, duration of your programs? Ikaw ba ay magtuturo ng Arabic para familiar din yung iyong mga staff doon sa Arabic language because most of the people here are Arabic? Tuturuan mo ba sila ng customer service? In that kind of business, what are the type of tools na kailangan mo and equipment? So kung yun ang plano mo, magkakaroon ka ng culinary school, what are the equipment that you would need? Ikaw ba ay kailangan mo ng this type of oven, this type of stove, this type of machine? So as early as now, list it down. So ang mga strategies mo sa program mo, babae or lalaki, sabihin mo na what are the age range nung pwedeng mag-aral. May deployment ka pa palang additional. So manpower din yun. Magkano ang babayaran nila? Sila ba ay magbabayad din doon sa employment? Kailangan ba may partner ka rin dito because that will go through pag manggagaling sila sa Pilipinas sa POEA. So magkakaroon ka ng project sa Pilipinas ba kapag ikaw ay magtatayo ng isang culinary? I hope you're listing this down. Ikaw ay magkakaroon ng partnership with TESTA because that could be a requirement. Kapag ikaw ay a culinary school that would have safety, health and safety requirements. Yung setup sa isang kusina, gaano kalaki yung iyong school, how many rooms you would need, isang laboratory, tapos isa for discussion. After they completed their programs, paano yung hiring process? Who are your partners here? Magde-deploy ka papunta sa overseas, say for example in Oman, ikaw ba ay may mga partners na restaurant and hotels na? So those are the things that you have to consider. Your strategies to make sure that your business will at least reach on their third year. Ideally, no? Yan ang nire-raise ng mga businesses. Kasi kapag nakapag-reach ka ng third year, that means na experience mo na most of the ups and down of a business. Sino pa yung may other business? Ano pa yung business ni Samuel? Samuel, ano nga business na gusto mo? Coffee shop, tama?
Ano po, restaurant po, like burger shop, mga ganun.
Saan location mo?
Sa Cavite po.
Cavite. Bigyan mo ako ng peg dun sa iniisip mo, binivisualize mo. Anong itsura? Burger machine ba? Angel's Burger?
Nag-start po kami sa Pilipinas.
Alin po yan?
Nag-start na po kami sa Pilipinas dati. Burger po. Kasi yung ingredients po nanggaling po dito sa akin. Naging patok naman po siya kasi hindi po kinaya ng mother ko.
Manpower, no?
Power.
Alright. Dito sa Dubai, kasi Dubai ako ngayon. Meron ditong copycat ng Angel's Burger. Nagkaroon ng Angel's Burger sa labas ng metro ng Alriga Metro Station. And then, they were called out by the original Angel's Burger. Angel's Burger kasi yung pangalan nila. Ibawal yung ganun. It's an international brand. May bayad yung ganun. Pinangalan nila ng Angel's Burger yung company nila. Wala naman silang proper franchise. pwede silang ma-demanda doon. Kasi because that's a trademark. So ang ginawa nila, after a week, binago agad nila yung pangalan. Mamaya pipicturean ko yun kasi nadadaanan ko sa metro. But you have to think that as early as now because hindi ka basta-basta nakakapag-business, especially if you are trying to be a similar provider ng ganong service or products. So yung burger na gusto ni Samuel, ano yung gusto niyang i-peg? So kapag nag-iisip siya, ay parang gusto ko ng burger, pero Angel's Burger yung setup niya. Isang box lang nun. Ilang square meters lang yung kailangan ko doon. Doon sa space, may lutuan, may stack for the buns and for the patty. Dito sa side na to yung tools. Ako na rin yung cashier. Ang isang tao ay isang tao lang ang kailangan sa isang shift. Nakita niyo ba yung tsura ng burger? Parang kulungan, di ba? Yung kulay dilaw. Tapos para siyang parang kulungan yung peg niya. And then yung lutuan nandoon. So para siyang in a box that is secured for in and outs of from the customers. Tapos ang nakakapasok lang doon yung staff. Hindi siya pwedeng may open window lang doon where you get to cook and then maabot yung bayad at saka yung product. So is that the setup that you want? That could be a little cost. Would you want to just franchise or would you just copy a similar idea? Because that could be more less cost for your business because yun kailangan, may idea ka na, pero walang ganong klase ng ganon sa location. So for the meantime, I believe we're nearing the end of our session for today. I'll send you some materials and then homework. So next session, I would require you to, wait, let me just end this video call. One moment.